we are not trading for a quarterback this year. Now, I realize that a lot of us fans are going to analyze and overanalyze the reasons why we went ahead and released Morgan Moses, but honestly, the truth is we're doing him a favor by going ahead and releasing him so that he can try to catch on with another team. And honestly, for us, it didn't matter if we were trading him or if we were outright cutting him now or later. We're still going to wind up saving over $7 million. So for us, it was basically a win either way. So now there's some sort of thought process that maybe because we are moving forward with releasing Morgan Moses, that's going to give the Washington football team some cap room to trade for someone like Aaron Rodgers or DeShaun Watson, maybe even, let's say, Derek Carr. Now, before you guys jump on me and say that those guys are not interested in coming to Washington and all of this, and they're not even available anyway, I'm only going on the premise by what we have been hearing in the news. Cut day is coming up pretty quickly within, I think it's at the beginning of June. In the next couple of weeks, we are going to hear something about what is going to happen with Aaron Rodgers or DeShaun Watson. I think the only question is going to be which one of these guys, if not both of these guys, which one of these quarterbacks is going to wind up getting traded. Now, I'm still kind of holding on to the idea, and I just want to make this clear that we're going to be just fine heading into the 21 season with Ryan Fitzpatrick as quarterback. They're going to stand pat. They're going to roll into 21 with Ryan Fitzpatrick, Taylor Heineke, Kyle Allen, and then they're going to see about quarterback in 22. But let's just go ahead for the sake of argument and say that Washington is definitely interested in trading for DeShaun Watson. From what I was reading yesterday, here's what it's going to take to land one DeShaun Watson. The trade scenario goes like this: 2 first-round picks. So you're looking at the 2022 pick, you're looking at the 2023 first-round pick, but it doesn't stop there, folks. Then they want to throw in Terry McLaurin and Montez Sweat. And I'm thinking to myself, are you absolutely ridiculous? There's no way that I would give up Terry McLaurin, who is already proven to be a number 1 wide receiver. There's just no way I would ever do that. Because here's the thing, let's say for some reason or another that we do decide that we're going to trade Terry McLaurin for some whatever reason. He would command at least 1 first-round draft pick, if not maybe 2. I would say probably at least a first-round draft pick and a third-round draft pick. Now, Montez Sweat, I honestly think he would be worth at least probably 2 first-round draft picks. If not 2 first-round draft picks, then definitely a first and a second. But I think he would be worth 2 first-round draft picks because the way that I see Montez Sweat right now, you got Chase Young, who is 1A as far as the defensive ends, and then Montez Sweat is 1B. He is not that far behind Chase Young. I realize that Chase Young is the monster. He is the number 1 defensive end on this team, but Montez Sweat has proven to be 1B. When you start to look at how much that those 2 players would be worth, along with the other draft picks that Washington would have to give up to get one of those quarterbacks, I mean, you're looking at more than the king's ransom. You're looking at probably 5, maybe even 6 first-round draft picks. No way would that happen. I say no to this. That would not happen. I'm not interested. I don't care if DeShaun Watson is himself and Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady and Joe Montana and Terry Bradshaw all rolled up into one superstar quarterback. I'm not doing it. I am not doing it. So the moral of the story basically is, folks, please don't read too much into this whole thing with Morgan Moses. Look, our offensive line right now, I think, is going to be okay going into the 21 season. We've signed a former Pro Bowl left tackle in Charles Leno. I think he's going to more than hold his own at that position. We've drafted a second-round talent with Sam Cosmi, who's going to secure the right side, the right tackle position for the Washington football team. We're bringing back Eric Flowers, who played exceptionally well for us in 2019. Now, provided it was under a different coaching regime, but still, he played really well for us in Washington, so he's used to playing with some of these guys. And of course, Chase Roulette and Brandon Sheriff are going to make up for the starting guys on the offensive line. And so I think we have some solid guys coming in. In my last video, someone took an exception because I said that Ron Rivera is going to put the best players on that offensive line. Now, I think they took it as I'm saying that the offensive line is going to be the best offensive line in the NFL. That is not what I said. I said with all of the offensive linemen who are going to be on the roster come training camp, Ron Rivera is going to take the cream of the crop from those guys, and those guys who rise to the top are going to be the ones who are going to be starting on the offensive line. That is what I meant when I said that in the last video. And again, you can watch that video if you haven't already seen it. I would be extremely surprised, very surprised, if I hear in the next couple of weeks that we are making a blockbuster trade for Aaron Rodgers or DeShaun Watson. I will say, Aaron Rodgers makes us an instant Super Bowl favorite. DeShaun Watson makes us an instant Super Bowl favorite. I really believe that. Aaron Rodgers, if he doesn't play for Green Bay, he's going to be somewhere else, but he's not going to be in Washington. Same with DeShaun Watson. If he's not in Houston this coming season, he won't be in Washington either. I don't see either one of those quarterbacks coming to Washington. I think that we are going to get our quarterback in 22. Like this video, unlike it, whatever, but let me know what your thoughts are on this whole matter. Subscribe to the channel, and also consider visiting me over at Patreon. If you really want to support this channel, please consider becoming a Patreon member. You really help me out as far as like keeping the lights on and keeping this channel running. So with all of your help, I appreciate it. Hell to the Washington football team. Let's go Maniacs, and the season just please start already.